Hi, welcome to the Grade 4 update. We're just bringing it to you in a different medium. I don't do this very often, but occasionally I do. So I'll just take you through what we did today. First of all, we learnt from Perek Chof Ches, Pasuk Yud Zayin to Pasuk Chof. So just to quickly go through those psukim, Pasuk Yud Zayin speaks about how Yaakov is very scared. I'll just do one thing here, just so I can circle it. He says, "Vayira vayoma manora makam hazeh ein zeh im beis Elokim." He says, "It's none other than the house of Hashem, and this is the gate of the sky. This is the place for davening." After he realizes when he wakes up that Hashem is here, and this is a very holy place. And we explained that this is the Shara Shemaim. This is the place where all the tefillas come through. This is the place where the Beis Hamikdash was built later on. And one boy, it was Ishai Haviv's father, mentioned, Ishai Haviv's father mentioned to Ishai, and Ishai mentioned in class something interesting, that when he davens, he has in mind during Shemona Esrei, he shuts his eyes and he thinks of the Beis Hamikdash. So I guess that's a good thing for all of us to do, that this is none other than the gate of heaven, that all our tefillahs go through the Beis Hamikdash. So wherever we are in the world, we turn to the Beis Hamikdash, we face it, because that's where our tefillahs are directed. Although we can't see the Beis Hamikdash, it should be speedily rebuilt in our days, but we can direct ourselves towards the area which is still a Makom Kodesh, a holy place today. The Kedusha stays there forever, and that is the gate for our tefillahs. Yud Ches, Yaakov wakes up early in the morning. He takes the stone that he put there around his head, and then he puts it as a monument, pours oil over it. He calls the name of the place Beis Kel, even though Luz was the original name earlier on. And I asked one of the boys if they could explain to me where else do we have this Lashon of Evan, but where is it in Lashon Rabim? Because over here we said that he took Es HaEvan, he took the stone, Lashon Yochid. However, elsewhere there was a place where we said that he took it, but it was Rabim. And one of the boys pointed out that he, in Pasuk Yud Aleph, I can't remember which boy it was now, but he took from the stones. And they identified that Pasuk Me'avnei, Loshin Rabim. And that was also the diak of Rashi, what we learned earlier, that he says that Loshin Rabim here, there were 12 stones, they were fighting, they became Esa'ev, and they took one stone. That's how Rashi knows they became one stone, by the fact that the Pasuk uses stones here, and later on, after they became one, he took one stone. The challenge question on the Rashi that I asked yesterday, one boy answered it in particularly very nicely. If I can just find that. Here we go. Just to go through that Rashi, we said that Yaakov wakes up from his sleep and he says, indeed, Hashem is in this place. And I didn't know. So Rashi says here on the words Vanecha lo yadati, on the pasuk, he says Shim yadati lo yashad b'makom kadosh kazeh. If I would have known, I wouldn't have slept in this holy place. The challenge question was, what is Rashi's question? So one boy, Shimi Klugant, said, what does Rashi mean by saying, and I don't know? I would have put it slightly differently, but it's basically the same as what Shimi was saying today. What is the significance? What is important? What is Yaakov saying? What is the Torah telling us by Yaakov saying that I don't know? What's the significance of Yaakov declaring, I don't know, that Hashem, and I didn't know that Hashem was in this place? So Rashi says, because if I would have known, I wouldn't have slept there. And that concludes today's update. Thank you.